It's time to do our saute. Mise en place is everything in its place. I have my oil, I have my butter, my chicken, mushrooms, parsley, some Parmesan cheese for the end of the dish, which will go with the broccoli. You want a really hot pan when you're sauteing. If you get your oil hot enough, the oil will actually break. It becomes very fragile and it breaks and it becomes part of the sauce instead of just hot oil. I'm going to put some oil in the bottom of the pan, and again I want it to get good and hot. I'm going to take a little bit of butter. Now the reason that I'm using both, and this is a clarified butter, the reason that I'm using both is because I want a little bit of that buttery flavor and the color that the butter will give me, but I want the hotter smoking point that the oil will give me. So as this gets good and hot, I want to test it and see. That's immediately what I'm looking for, is that sizzle right there. With that, I'm going to add some chicken to the pan. I'm going to add some mushrooms now to this as it's starting to cook. I've got that nice hot oil right in the center of the pan. Put a few mushrooms in there to go with the dish. Now notice my chicken pieces all being of similar size and thickness, but they're all going to cook fairly evenly. Starting to get a little bit of browning color on the chicken, which is what I want. Added a little salt and pepper to the pan, helps keep spatter down and seasons the meat. I'm getting some beautiful color here to the meat, as you can see. I'm going to add just a little bit more oil into the bottom of this pan. I'm going to put a pinch of flour in there, and that's going to create a roux. A roux is a thickener. Starches in the flour will start to thicken the sauce at 180 degrees, which it's boiling, so it's over that. Now we add some white wine. Notice how carefully I measured it. A little bit of lemon juice, and some fresh parsley. Let the whole thing cook down for just a minute. Starches in the flour will start to thicken the sauce at 180 degrees, which it's boiling, so it's over that. Let's take a look right there. You have beautiful sauce. You have nice coated chicken pieces. Your mushrooms are in there. We're ready to set a plate. And you have chicken piccata.